Hi you guys, what is up and welcome back to the channel. So it has been a feat already trying to do this video. I literally had a soda on my vanity with me and I was laying out the products for today's video and literally spilled the soda. So I had to go get some towels, clean up the soda, and then wipe everything down because it was getting sticky. So here we are. Today's video is going to be an update on my deck of panning. I started last month in the month of April, so we just started the month of May, so I thought I would do an update on the products. So basically you draw cards and there is a game board layout as to what each card means. So for the month of April, you draw 5 cards and I picked the 6 of diamonds, which meant the newest product in your collection. And at that time it was the Relove Super Matte Primer. And I gave myself the goal of using it 10 times, and I've actually used it 13 times because I used it once today, so that made it 13 times. And I kept track here on my little notebook of the products and then the ones that I drew and how many times I had used it. So I have used this one up, so I'm going to go ahead and be able to roll it out of the pan or the project. Next up, I drew Jack of Clubs, which was Phone a Friend. So I actually used my husband as my friend, and I asked him to pick what product he wanted me to use, and he picked, I cannot talk today, I am so sorry. He picked the Nabla blush, and I'm pretty sure I have a picture of this. I'm hoping I do, but I also gave myself the goal of using this product 10 times, and I have used it 10 times exactly. So as you can tell, like in the middle, the words have completely worn off. I hope I'm able to put up a picture over here and show that when I first started using this, the words were still clearly visible. So I feel like I have used this product a lot, and I'm proud that I got some good use out of this, and I did realize that I really did like this product. I feel like behind me it's kind of dark today for some reason, and I have all my lights on that I normally have, so I don't really know what the difference is other than it's really cloudy out today, so I apologize if the lighting seems a little weird. So I'm going to be able to go ahead and roll this one out of the project pan. Next up was I drew the 8 of Hearts, which was a hair care product. So I chose to use, it was kind of like a deluxe size of the Collab dry shampoo, and I thought I had the bottle and I can't find it anywhere. I did a big cleanup of my makeup room like a week ago, and I'm assuming I threw it away because I had completely used it up. And I thought I'd been saving it because I knew I had to film this video, but I guess I threw it away because I can't find it anywhere. Anyways, I used it up, so I'm gonna have to roll that product out. The 4th card I drew was the 5 of Hearts, and its description is just metallic. So I picked the one size eyeshadow. This is like a cream eyeshadow, and I told myself I wanted to use this up, and I've only used it twice just because the product, I'm realizing I just really don't like this. It really looks like flaky on my eyes, and when it dries it just like flakes off and falls off of my eyeballs. I've even tried to use it with glitter glue, and I feel like that doesn't really even help. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just declutter this out of my collection because I just don't really like it. And so since I didn't like it, I just didn't use it. And the 5th card I drew was the 3 of Diamonds, which its description was dethroned. So I chose the e.l.f. mascara that had been dethroned by my current mascara I'm using, which is the Bite Size mascara. And I have used this mascara a total of 7 times, and I feel like it's just something I just don't like anymore. I used to really like this mascara, but I found other ones that I like even more. So I'm going to go ahead and actually declutter this out of my collection as well. And that is all 5 products that were, or that I, like the 5 cards I drew and the 5 products and what I used up. So I have my cards here, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them up. So just give me a minute here. I'll try to yeah, I can't shuffle on camera. I could go like this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the game board because I know that it gets updated every month. I believe she says on the 11th. So, or something like that. Or sorry, the 20th. So it got updated April 20th. This is May 5th. So this is Emily who does this. I will always try to link her channel down below in the description because she's the one who created this game. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to show the cards. Or I'm just going to kind of go like this. I'm going to go ahead and draw 5 cards real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna stop the camera and write out my new paper here real quick. Okay, so I got everything written down 1 through 5 of all my cards, and I went ahead and drew 5 cards just because I'd either used up the products, decluttered them, or met all my uses of the products. So that's why I drew 5 cards. Otherwise, if you had only met your goal of like 2 of the products, you would just draw 2 cards and then keep using your other products. Alrighty, so my first card I drew looks like is the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, and I'm going to draw or pull up the game board and see what that says. So the Ace of Diamonds says add another product. So I believe that means to draw another card, because it says add another product plus 1. What does that mean? I'm going to have to write this down and look up what exactly that means because I'm not sure. Okay, so my second card looks like the 8 of Clubs. Alrighty, so that means it is hit a new pan. So I want to say that means a product you just hit a new pan in. Is that what I'm taking from that? Or is it a product you want to hit a new pan in? I might have to look that one up too. Okay, next up is 7 of Hearts. Alrighty, and it means, oh, it says indie. That's cool, so it would be an indie product. Next up is 4 of Diamonds, and it is saying duo / multi-chrome. I don't really have any. I might have a duochrome, like a another like cream eyeshadow. Ooh, I have those duochromes from Kaleidos, that highlighters. Okay, and then the last card is the King of Clubs. So that one says the word splurge on it. So I think this means an expensive product in your collection that you get to use. So I have just a couple of those, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the products for these cards and try to figure out what a couple of these mean, and I'll be right back to show you what products I chose. Alrighty, so I am back. I picked out my products, figured out what some of the products meant. So the Ace of Diamonds that says add another card basically just means to draw another card. So I drew another card and it was the Four of Clubs, and it means vacation / travel, which basically means just something that reminds you of vacation. So I'm going to go through, tell you guys show you guys the products I picked. So let's get into that portion of the video. So the first one was the Ace of Diamonds, which basically it just means, I don't know what this means, pick another card. But since that Ace of Diamonds doesn't have a description, you basically had to pick 2 more cards, which was the Four of Clubs and the Three of Spades. And the Three of Spades was is a controversial brand. So for the Three of Spades, I picked KVD as the controversial brand because Kat Von D was the previous owner, and that was the whole controversial scheme thing that happened. So I decided to go with this eyeshadow palette that I still have. And this one is the Edge of Reality eyeshadow palette. I have not used this in forever, and it might be good for me to use it and see how I feel about it. And so here's what it kind of looks like on the inside. So I'm just going to give myself the goal to use this 5 times. Okay, and then the second card I had to draw for the whole Ace of Diamond thing was the Four of Clubs, which means vacation and travel. So I went with my One Size blushes. Now, I actually only, at the time whenever I got these, I only had 2 shades, which was these 2. I'll just show them to you. It's this like burgundy berry shade and then this orange one. So this one is, they're very pretty. And the reason I chose these and then I purchased this one was because a year ago, pretty much, yeah, right at a year ago, I was on vacation and used these in an Instagram reel. And that was right when I was starting Instagram reels. And it got a lot of views. So these will kind of always remind me of that vacation. So that's why I picked all 3. I'm just going to give myself the goal to use these. I'm not going to say each one. I'm just going to say a total of using them all 10 times. Okay, and then the next card I drew was the 7 of Hearts, and this description was indie. So I don't really own much indie products. I would love to try out more indie brands. So this is the Hamburger palette by Bombshell Cosmetica. And here's what it looks like. It's kind of like a spin on the brand Glamlight. I had to think of that for a minute. Who also, in the beginning, they were making food palettes. Well, Bombshell Cosmetica also made some of these, and I don't even know if this is still a brand. But this is the only indie product I had. So I'm going to give myself the usage goal of using this 5 times. Okay. And then the next card I drew was, here it is, was the King of Clubs, and its description was called Splurge. So I kind of just took it as a product that you splurge to buy. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I don't own very many splurgy products in my collection because I really don't try to spend a ton of money on my makeup, because I like to try out a lot of things. I try to stick to more of the mid-range range of makeup. So this foundation is pretty glowy on me, so it's going to be kind of hard for me to wear this since it is warming up outside. So I'm going to put I don't know if I want to use this up. I don't think I'm going to be able to. There's still a good amount of product in here. I'd say we're like about that far used up on it. I'm going to see how this can work for me. Right now I'm going to give myself a 10 times usage goal. But if I can find that I can get this to work for my skin right now with how warm it is outside, or how it's like warming up, the weather's changing. If I can get this to work for me, I will then just try to use this up. Okay, the next card I drew was the 8 of clubs, and that one is hit a new pan on. And I'm going to kind of double use this product. I'm trying to hit pan on this in my actual project pan. So I'm just going to use this over here because I am trying to hit pan on this. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. The next product, or the next card I drew, was the 4 of diamonds, and its description was duo/multichrome. So I remembered I have this multichrome Space Age Philosophy highlighter by Kaleidos. So it looks like white in the pan, but when you swatch it, it's like a really pretty like trio chrome look. So I'm going to just give myself a 5 times usage goal on this one. Okay, and I believe that sums it up for all the cards, if I'm thinking right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wrote down 6 things. Okay. So that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed hearing about all the products that I am now going to be using in my deck of panning video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave. And y'all are absolutely stunning. Bye y'all. Thanks for watching.